I'm here at the library, and they're closed on Mondays. Womp womp womp. I guess I'll come back tomorrow when I go to the LARC meeting. Howdy y'all, Michael here. Today is Monday, May 12th, 2025. It's 6:41 p.m. so I'm gonna be running a little bit later than I want to, but I'm gonna deliver some books. And my niece, her husband, and her two daughters live in Waxahachie, Texas. One of the daughters is an athlete, the other one is an academia person. And they're both young. The athlete just mops the soccer field when she plays soccer. It's truly amazing to see her play. The older one is very academic. In fact, she and her friend wrote a book. Her classmate wrote The Magic Well. And in fact, that's her on the back of the book. And so I'm out delivering books to the libraries. She's actually published by Brownie Books. In fact, I'll leave a link down in the comment so you can get a copy as well. But I actually read it today. It is a great book. I was blown away by her prose. Very, very good job, Addie. And I'm very proud of her and her sister both. But that's her friend. And her friend's name is Lena Cummings. So I didn't get to meet her, but that's my great niece right there, Addie. So let's go to a couple of libraries. This one is reserved for the Colony. The Colony is closed on Mondays, but I got two more. I'm going to go to Little Elm and Frisco libraries. So come hang out with me. I pulled into Little Elm Library first. This is the library, and over here is the Public Safety Center. That's where we have some certain meetings sometimes. The Emergency Operations Center is located here, as well as the Fire Department and the Police Department. And a little memorial garden here. Believe it or not, I washed my truck yesterday, and it looks like it hasn't been washed. This was washed yesterday, I promise you. There's some kind of a sap, tree sap or something on it. You can see the line where my wiper blade is kind of hard and coated in there. So I'm going to run it through the car wash again. May need to do some elbow grease to get some of this muck off of here. But that's what I get for having a black car. So the park is actually called Honor Park. And it's for the emergency responders of Little Elm, police, fire, and EMS. This is also the town hall and public library. And they have a little American Legion memorial here in honor for those who served and tribute to those who perished, in gratitude to those now serving. And it's got the seals of all the different branches. But this is from 2005, so I don't see Space Force on there. But it does list several soldiers of the area and where they served. They have this bin to put flags that are time to be retired, and they're donated to the American Legion, and they will properly dispose of the flag through a burning ceremony. All done with respect. So success. They were very excited to get the book. And in fact, they're going to feature my great niece and her friend and a local author section on their website soon, so, or somewhere. So that's very cool that they're going to have that in the library. So check it out, Little Elm Art Library. And by the way, I forgot to tell you, this book is in English and Spanish. So one side's in English, the other side's in Spanish, one page, next page. So if you want to practice your Spanish or get brushed up, or if you're a Spanish reader, not an English reader, you have your choice there. So on to Frisco.
Turn left toward El Dorado Parkway, then turn right onto El Dorado Parkway.
Google
Head
Maps.
south, then turn left.
Of course, I gotta get another bath here. Just talking about how dirty it is with that mark on the windshield. See if it gets the mark off.
Turn left toward El Dorado Parkway, then turn right.
Google doesn't like when I deviate from the plan. Does Last time I was here, the check engine light popped on. Just some freak thing when the sprayers hit something in the engine compartment, kind of weird. They checked the code, they said, oh, that's strange. So they looked at the device and they said, that's fine. Reset the code, never popped back on. So I guess I'm okay. I hope this gets my windshield clean. Maybe I'm being too lazy. You know what? I think I got my windshield clean. This one's a little more harsh of a car wash, but it gets the job done. This is the Zips at Teal and El Dorado Parkway, I guess in West Frisco. You should recognize this place if you saw my Frisco International Festival video, or my Museum of the American Railroad, or
turn right, then turn right.
On my SciTech episodes. I don't think I did a SciTech episode, but I did a National Video Game Museum episode here. And oh, they're closed.
Head east, then turn right.
No.
Head east.
Why are they closed? It said 9 p.m.
Head north.
What the hey? Well, looking at the hours, it's supposed to be 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. tonight. The website said it was open. Must be doing some deep cleaning. Air pressure washers going off on the roof. You can see a guy taking a little mop there, cleaning the walls. Something's telling me I'm not getting the whole story, but I'll be back here. I'll keep a book for this location. They actually have 2 libraries, but this one is wildly popular. The parking lot gets packed when they're having an event here, so I'm coming back. Well, this was unexpected. It's a hot air balloon. Sorry for the shakiness, I got it zoomed in all the way. Well, you look on Google and it said it is open. I guess I had to click on here. They're closed for staff training. Womp, 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 womp. Well, it's a bit of a haul over here. I'm a little disappointed. I probably should have clicked on the website, but Google wasn't updated, so I wasn't updated. And several other people are coming out here. I guess they didn't click on the website themselves, so. Alright. I think I'm going to call it a night. Got 1 book down, 2 to donate. And we'll take care of the colony tomorrow, and we'll come back to Frisco some other time. It's the next day. I just got through with work, and I filled up the lawnmower with gasoline using one of these EPA safety deals. It's got multiple things to keep the gas from coming out. You had to flip that lever up and push the button to get it to release. So you stick the nozzle in the gas tank, and when I did that, apparently just from the temperature change here in Texas, it exploded and it sprayed up about 3 or 4 feet and hit me straight in the face. I had gasoline dripping off of my face. Thank goodness I wear glasses. Lawn's mowed, and it's Tuesday, May 13th, 2025, and I'm at the City Hall, right across from the City Hall Annex. I'm going to be going to an art meeting today, but first, I'm going to get this book donated. At least we got a little wind today. I think tomorrow's supposed to be near 100. least that's what Mom mentioned on Sunday. Ready for some AC. Alright, here's our library. We got some seeds in here, a little indoor grow thing. A little seed library. Well, went ahead and took care of my library card. I was still in the system. I don't know where my card is, but I went ahead and got a new one. It was $2 for it. And I donated the book and they're like, we'll take it into consideration. So, I don't know what that means. Little Elm was excited. In fact, Little Elm was going to do a little thing about her being a local author, and they thought it was so cool that she was 10 years old. So, but she said, okay, we'll just take it in consideration. It's a good book. It's a good read. Yeah, heading over to our meeting at the old Blockbusters, aka the City Hall Annex. Club meeting's over, and it was a neat little topic. By the way, that's Top Golf right behind me. Huge netting there, so I won't hit my car. But afterwards, after any ham function, there's always what we call the after feeding. And I'm actually coming in the backside of 54th Street here. And we're just gonna get something to drink and maybe a bite to eat. Gonna drop off the last book, donate to the library of the Magic Well. So we're back in Frisco. This is normally what the parking lot looks like. Actually, kind of light tonight, but they get really busy out here. Library's definitely open this time. No signage up front. Air conditioner is nice and cold. It's kind of a muggy day. We got storms coming in the area. But this is the Frisco Library. I find really cool about this, there's actually script and metal, the famous book quotes, going all the way on the way here. I'm going to go on in here, see if I can talk to a librarian. Looks like you kind of do self-checkouts here. I'm waiting in line here. This is a pretty big sculpture, or a replica of a dinosaur. Pretty cool. All right, looks like it's a go. They said that they have a special section for local authors, and they're gonna give it to that department. So cool beans. I want to see this area. It's got study rooms. It's pretty cool, and a maker space. It's really cool. Putting a computer lab down there. Looks like they got a bunch of 3D printers in there. Self-publishing. It's the maker space. More printers. And more printers. Seems like a lot of creativity is now in 3D printing. But there's got to be other stuff they're going to do as well. I would hope so. Here's the computer labs. How cool is all this? And there's the teen section. I think this is really cool. I'd like to have this in a house. Have a few of these. Wouldn't that be fun? A little cubby hole for your own privacy here. What a cool library system. Pretty impressive. And there's the section they were talking about. Community authors. Hope to see our book here soon. Looks like they got a section kind of closed off. And it's called the Quiet Reading Room. This one right here has an open roof. These are cool. Very cool. Plus they have plugs on the side. Let's see now the meeting rooms here. They're called community event centers. There's one that's pretty large back here. But I was looking at this. Beneath this floor is a time capsule twice in commemoration of the dedication of the Frisco Public Library, February 2023. To be opened February 2100. The capsule is 50 inches due north from this point. So, I will never see that, but it is cool. That's what, 75 years from now? Oh, not quite. Got 74, some change. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. If I were to make it, I'd be 128 years old. I don't think I'm gonna hit 128 years old. Well, that was the last library I was gonna donate a book. I only was able to afford one book per library, so I donated one to the Colony. They said, we'll take it into consideration. Little Elm said, oh, we're going to do a write-up because she's a local author. That's awesome. And then here they said, well, this will be more of a local author thing, but we know who to ask. And so I turned it in. It was a lot friendlier. So hopefully they'll be in circulation all three libraries. I know Little Elm said that, yeah, definitely they want that. So that was pretty cool. If you want to get a copy of it, I'll leave a link down below with Brownie Books. Please support her if you can. I could only afford one book because they're about $20 to $30 depending if you get it online. I think we get a special deal, the family. But buy 5 books for your library. Have them get stocked up on it, and help my great niece out, so, and her friend. Reading it, I was actually quite surprised at her writing skills. So J.K. Rowling, if you read her Harry Potter series, you can visualize everything in there. There's a ghost party that's in the book, and you can visualize the room, the rotting food on the table, how awkward it was to have somebody that wasn't a ghost at the ghost party. So Addie has that skill to make it so visual when you read the page. So I highly recommend the book, not just because I'm her great uncle. I think she did a really good job on it. So click the link below. It's not affiliated. I'm not getting any profit from this. This is not a paid sponsorship, but I want you to get the book for your kids and the next generations to come. It's in both English and Spanish. One side's English, the other page is Spanish. So you can learn a little Spanish while you're working at it too. So I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm having fun doing it. But for now, y'all take care. Be safe. Bye. Earlier today, just to let you know, we had a radio giveaway on the Prep Ham Paul channel, and that one went really smoothly. Paul's in Ohio for ham benching, and I'm here while I ran it from home, so fortunately that was good. Then went out with my friend Lynn, and we tooled around on a boat on the lake, and thus the hat in my head is pretty sweaty, so I'm going home.